Right guys, for the sheer enthusiasts out there, this is the back of an E-Type. And this is a little bit incomplete, I'm subsequently finding. I'm also finding all sorts of horrible things that I didn't really realise. Anyway, we got a bit of an issue. That looks correct. That doesn't. Distance between there and there, look at this is here. So that one is probably welded together, it's homemade. You can feel it there, it's a built one. That's original, but it's bent, I can see it's bent. So, drive shafts, well you can see they've been welded together. Yeah, okay, well they both been welded together, so they've been shortened. So they're not right. I have a pair of drive shafts, I'm not worried about it, but I don't have two bottom wishbones. So that's going to be a bit of a bugger. Anyway, it's fighting me to cut to pieces at the moment. I have got most of it off, but sorry you didn't see. I'm sure you would love to have seen how that all came to pieces. But basically you can see there, look at that welding. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, they're coming off. This is quite interesting, I noticed this. Alright, bear with me for a sec guys. Bear with me. It's worth it, it's worth it. Okay. Can we see there? What's that say? That says right side, doesn't it? Yeah. So we go over this one here. And what does it say on this one? Right side. So it's got two hubs the same. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, so I've had a look through my collection of crap and I actually have a left-hand hub. It needs a bit of a clean up, but so yeah, so I got a left-hand hub. I found a wheel bearing kit, so I could do that. That's the least of my worries. The bigger worry at the moment is the drive shafts, which I have, but I've got an early E-Type one and a late one. I've got a very early fat hub of a Series 1, like a 61, and I've got a later one, so that need the UJ changing. So yeah, I have a few issues there. Not the end of the world, I can do that. The diff's no good. Diff, I don't know. I think someone's changed the diff. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have a look, but there's a tag on it here. You can see there. Oh, well, you can see. I can't actually see. I'm blind as a bat, guys. So, hey. Without any light. But I have the feeling that diff is probably, I don't know, let's say 377. Really good. Take off like a scolded cat. 40. The hell's that say? 49. 49.13. 49.13. Right, 49.13. Need to have a look in the old Jag book. But I'm sure there's people out there screaming 377 at me. Yeah, 49.13. Yeah, I think it's no good. Whatever it is, it's no good to me. 49.13. Okay, so yeah. So there we go. So I've got to hit these out. Get them out. I've got to get these out. I've got to get these out. And I can see what's wrong here, because this one. In fact, let's have a look. Come on, guys. We've got a tape measure handy. So let's have a look. This is one of the problems. You have to modify a shaft to an E-Type. You've got to cut it twice. 1.5 inches to the boss. Oh, look. Inch. So that's definitely modified. And that means if that isn't right, then this will hit the drive shaft, and the drive shaft, you won't get two shots on that. Hence, it's got odd struts. So now I can see why that was like that. The only good bit of news is the cage is right, although the cage is actually fatigued there and broke. So that's going to need a bit of welding, but I can do that. So so that's not the end of the world. I'm certainly not going to be buying another cage at £1,000 odd. So yeah, what we've got to do now is we've got to get them rods out, and these brackets from here, which mount onto here to mount the wishbones to the different missing. So they're going to have to be organised. That's the next thing. I will be looking in my shed. I did see some in the box down the bottom, so I can have a look. But yeah, so I don't know whether I'm going to turn you off and let you see it or not bother. But either way, guys, just be wary if you buy an E-Type. Look at the drive shafts, look at the wishbones, and if they are, well, yeah, okay. Hubs are all the same, so that's not an issue. Hubs are all the same, and the spline hubs are the same. But the drive shafts aren't S-Type. S-Type will give you a wider track if you wanted to make a race car and put flared arches on it, which I don't. So I'm not going to bother with that one. So at the minute, I'm going to be staying with what I've got here. I will use my drive shafts that I've got. I'm not going to mess with these. I'm certainly not going to buy any. So that's the end of that. Trying to think what else I've got to find some more calipers. And even if I like that diff ratio, which I won't, because I know I won't, I'm going to possibly look into the possibility of finding some Series 1 XJ6 or maybe Series 3 rear calipers and a rear diff. It needs to be parallel. Could do with the XJS really. XJS would be nice. I just don't want to scrap my XJS, so as you know. So anyway, so like I say, I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you enjoyed that, like and subscribe. And as I say, she's on the back of the truck. She's going to shot blast. And we're coming together. We're coming to pieces before we go back together. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.